Hello, 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 family. And let me say Merry Christmas to you, even still, with it being just a day away from the greatest day of the year, the day we celebrate the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm excited. I pray that your day was beautiful. Pray that it was wonderful and full of all kind of amazing opportunities to sit back and enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones, and special festivities that we tend to partake in for the holidays. I pray that it was great. But you know what? I pray that your new year coming with the Lord's permission and grace is even better. And we're getting set up just that way. We are multi-broadcasting for the very first time in this capacity. And what I mean by that is there are several channels, if you will. I believe LinkedIn is active. I believe YouTube is active. I believe 3 Facebook locations or destinations are active. And if you're able to see and hear me well, I'm grateful. I'm thankful that this technology is working. If not, y'all charge it to my head, not to my heart. Sometimes it's difficult to multitask in this capacity, especially when your assistant is on vacation, and remains to be the case for for all of the year. So I've been going solo in this way, but I thank God for his grace to make it happen. And I have some guests, some distinguished guests, in fact, that are going to be sharing some space with me tonight in this broadcast and in our presentation. We're talking about upgrading for 2020. Go ahead and let me know you're there. Now, listen, I'm on my Facebook feed. Those are the only comments I'm able to see at the time. Well, actually, I can probably go back and forth a little bit. I'm not exactly certain if this might mess anything up. I hope I don't hit the wrong button here. Oh, Lord. I better stay where I'm at. Don't want to mess anything up. But here's what I want you to do. If you'll do this for me, go ahead and put your comments on my Facebook page. I'll be able to see those. I'll be able to acknowledge your presence. I would like for this to be interactive, as I always do. Go ahead and put your comments there. Let us know how your Christmas was. Let us know what city or what state, what nation you're representing. Let us know who you are. Go ahead and put the comments there. And if you're in one of the other locations, other destinations, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's YouTube, or one of the other Facebook channels, a page, a couple of pages, go ahead and put the comments, and I'll do my very best in the next 24 hours to go ahead and follow up with you appropriately. So again, guys, we're talking about 2020 upgrade. How many of you are ready to upgrade your life for the year 2020? We just got a couple of days remaining. If they say the creek don't rise, God's grace is upon us, we'll be crossing over not just into a new year, but a new decade and a new season. How many of y'all are excited about that? I'm telling you, I feel like I can't go to sleep, man. This thing is some kind of special, and I'm excited about it. Y'all go ahead and bring your comments in the notes. I'm here on my feed here. I'm able to see Kevin Watkins coming in, and Maurice, my main man, coming in. Praise God. Valerie coming in. Y'all let us know you're there. I see you coming in, but put your comments there so we can acknowledge you together. Well, listen, what I'm going to do to get this party started, I'm going to be sharing some presentation with you in my on my PowerPoint slides. And then right after I do that, in a few moments, I'm going to bring in 2 of our guests who are with us today. I may even have a third coming in shortly. So let me get ready. I'm going to do what I call a screen share. And as I do my screen share, I don't want to mess anything up. So y'all bear with me as I get this thing together. Give me just one moment, and I think I'll be all right. Okay. So I'm bringing that together there. I think you should be able to see my screen just fine. And if that is the case, let me know. Let me know if you can see my screen just fine. Of course, I'm not looking on my Facebook as I was before, so I need some feedback. Let me know if you can see my PowerPoint, and if everything is visible to you, you should be able to see me on small scale. And my PowerPoint should be large. If that is the case, Apostle Deborah, good to see you, darling. Minister Barbara McCants, good to see you. Of course, we got my main man, Jason, Minister Jason out of Fayetteville is here, one of the guests tonight. Mr. James Finley, thank you for joining in. Keisha, call me, girl. I've been waiting to talk to you. Yasmin, good to see you. Minister Sandy, thanks for chiming in. Alicia, God bless you, baby girl. Merry Christmas. Man of God, Trevor, good to see you. Monique, thank you for joining in. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started. I think you guys can see my screen. I'm seeing it, so you should be able to see the same thing. And we're going to be talking about becoming a travel agent. Maybe this has been a consideration for yourself in the past, something you've been contemplating. You've been seeing all kinds of things. Maybe you've had questions about, is this something you can really do? Is it something that you can make work? Well, here's what I've been finding out from a lot of people that I talk with all over the nation. They have literally been in the industry, but they've only been on the wrong end. Here's what I mean by that. I've met people that have been booking trips for their family, their friends, and their network for decades, and they enjoy doing it. They're always the point person to make something happen, to put all the flights together, to arrange the hotels, and to make everything happen, to get the tickets. They're always that person. Go ahead and put it in the notes if you know a person like that. I don't need to hear back from you. Do you know anybody like that? They're always the point person to pull it off, to make it happen. They know who not to ask to do it. Because if they get the wrong somebody, nobody's going anywhere. They know everybody will be stuck like Chuck if they pick the wrong person. So you're probably that person that gets to do all the bookings. And you're setting up the hotels, you're setting up the cruise, you're setting up the flights, you're setting up the family reunion, but you're on the wrong end. You're on the outside, not the inside. Here's what I mean. We're going to show you, and you're going to hear from a few persons as well. We're going to show you the benefit of being on the inside because you're able to do the same thing. Listen carefully. You're able to do it for less, and you're able to get paid in the process because you're doing it. So we're not even going to show you how to do anything different. We're going to show you how to do what you've always been doing or wanted to do, but we're going to show you how to do it better. We're going to show you how to do it more economically, and we're going to show you how to get paid over and over and over again simply for helping people to get what they want. So we're going to show you how to begin your 2020. Somebody put it in the notes with an upgrade, with an upgrade, with an upgrade. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were just on a Facebook Live. Shout out to the founders of this great company, Paid to Save Travel. Shout out to the Hart family. They're out there. I believe it's in Big Bear, I think is what they call it. I see a whole lot of snow going on. I'm not trying to get all that right now, but they're having a lot of fun. And they are in one of the most beautiful, spacious cabins you can think about. And the Hart family, they're just enjoying themselves. And they're enjoying themselves for a number of reasons because God's blessing is definitely upon them. And they've helped a lot of people to realize their own dreams. So shout out to the Hart family. Shout out to all the leaders inside of Paid to Save. But here's something. Here's a quote. We were in Cancun a couple of months back, and this was something that was shared. And I thought it was powerful. It was by a gentleman by the name of Mark Twain. Y'all heard of him from way back when, right? Travel is fatal, he says, to prejudice, to bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of your people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner on the earth all one's lifetime. How many of you know someone or know even a group of people, they've never been anywhere. They've never left their city. They've never left their state. And they definitely don't have anything on the passport that would allow them to leave the country, right? There are some people that never left their neighborhood. And I'm telling you, it's time to change some things. And in our neck of the woods, we're making sure that our team is rolling with passports, that we're doing, because it's been a dream for so many people to begin traveling internationally. This is a beautiful planet. This green globe is full of such a variety of beautiful places to see. And most of us die before we ever see any of it. And it's time for us to start seeing some things. It's time for us to stop living so narrow-mindedly and stop living in this corner, stop living in this box, and to literally upgrade our life. So shout out to the Hart family for helping all of us around the globe. We're operating in more than 42 nations strong, and we're helping people to realize their dreams by upgrading their lives and seeing some things. And that's cutting down on all kind of prejudice, cutting down on all kind of bigotry, because as you get to know people who are many times different from you, but we are all the same in so many different ways. So we thank God that we're beginning to realize this more and more, Now, we have this thing that's called U-Trip, and I want to go ahead and let this cat out the bag. Our CEO and founder, him and his beautiful wife, they've gone on record. In fact, I was on the call the other day, and he's announced we've usually had one U-Trip per year. Well, 2020, come on, somebody put it in the notes. Somebody say upgrade. I need to hear you say it. I can't hear you. I need to hear you say. Go ahead, type it in. Type upgrade. We're getting the upgrade because although we've usually had one U-Trip per year, we're going to now, at a minimum, have 3 U-Trips per year. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect time for you to get in position, to get in place. Because let me tell you what a U-Trip is. A U-Trip is something that you will love. You're going to love to travel with a U-Trip because every aspect of a U-Trip is about fun, is about literally going places that you've always wanted to go with a group of friends, a group of family. But let me tell you another part. We always have the opportunity for you to engage in a U-Trip for free. Somebody go ahead and put that in the comments. Put that in the notes. That's right. For free. And I'm not just talking about some little trip up the road or anything like that. I'm not just talking about something around the corner. No, I'm talking about literally on another side of the globe, period. We have some things planned for 2020. You want to be in place. You want to be in position for our U-Trips. It is incredible what's beginning to happen. I want to encourage you to go ahead and text the word 2020 upgrade to the number. Here's the number, 830-LAB, L-A-B, 2110. That's a number now. Text the word, no spaces in between, 2020 upgrade to the number 830-LAB 2110. We're in the lab. Some of us, we've been in the lab for months. Some of us, we've been in the lab all year. And God has been increasing our territory. He's been adding favor on our lives. Shout out to Apostle Deborah. Shout out to Coach Curtis Cross, my upline, and my leaders in this regard. I want to thank God for them. I want to thank God for all the team Joshua generation, all of the members who are making some great things happening. If you've been invited to this call, you're probably being invited by someone on our team. And I want to encourage you, text the word 2020 upgrade to the number 830-LAB 2110, and you're going to get some even more valuable information. Now, this last U-Trip we took, it was a couple of months back. I want to tell you, we were there in Cancun at the Grand Palladium. And grand is the operative word because we had a grand old time. I'm telling you, you can see that ocean behind me. It was just calling our name. You're talking about beauty upon beauty, from the outdoors to the indoors. Every single thing we did, it was full of fun, recreation, fulfillment. It was off the charts. And then to have had the opportunity for a good portion of the U-Trip that had been paid, because when you get in place and you get in position and you do the right thing, the whole thing is for you to get U-Trips every single year and to have the opportunity for the trip to either be free or a good portion of it to be paid for. So you definitely want to go ahead and text 2020 upgrade to the number 830-LAB 2110. And yes, you are the captain of your own boat, of your own destiny. Where is it that you intend to go? Where is it that you desire to go? What is the true desire of? We're going to show you how you can get there when you upgrade your life. Did I tell you we had a time? Did I tell you we had a time? Did I tell you that I gained about 20 pounds? Lord have mercy. Help us, because the food was off the charts. I mean, the chefs they're not from around here. They're from another planet, I guess, because they just know what you want and how much. I don't think they knew how much you wanted. I don't know, because they kept giving you more and more and more and more. Maybe it's because we kept sitting at the table, but I'm telling you, the food was good. They were so hospitable. I met so many good people that we stay in connection now, because I'm telling you, when you get to leaving some places of your comfort zone, you'll even meet some new strange friends like this, my friend right here. I tried to bring him back, but I ran into some problems. I think I need to go back for him. He was my little friend, the little lizard. Now, let's go further. One of the things you can do on the U-Trips, you don't have to go alone. Some of you got some great friends and family members and acquaintances and people on your job. Y'all been talking about this thing. Let me tell you something. You've been talking about it too long. It's time to start doing it. It's time for some new horizons to be seen. It's time for some new territory to be taken. And nothing can allow you to do it more so than getting in position, getting in place to enjoy our U trips. I can go on and on and on about U trips. You need to be on the next U trip. Go ahead and put it in the notes. I will be on the next U trip. Sabrina Clark, good to see you, darling. Lady Melissa, good to see you too. Big J, thanks for coming in. Bless the Lord. So guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. These were some of the highlights and things that we experienced on the U trips, but I want to bring in some of the people that are on our team. I have a couple of guests with us, and I'm going to bring in our first. I think I have, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go ladies first today. I'm going to bring in Prophetess Michelle, one of our new members on our team, and then I'm going to save Minister Jason right afterwards. So let's bring in Prophetess Michelle. Can you hear us, darling?
All right, I can hear you.
Were you able to hear everything I was saying earlier?
I heard everything. Yes,
Look
I did.
at God. Technology is working. Sometimes you have to wonder. I didn't know if it was working or not. And I am so excited. Let me just thank you for being a part of our team, Team Joshua Generation. You bring an incredible degree of value and experience and professionalism. I've met you not too long ago, but over the time that we have known each other, I've seen you operating in integrity, and you about your father's business, and you have a vision. You're a woman with a vision. I want you, for the good of those who are watching this broadcast, tell us, please, what brought you into the travel industry? What's most attractive to you? And what is it that you are in pursuit of?
All right. Well, first of all, I want to give it back to you, Pastor Melkeys, and just say thank you for even giving me the opportunity. I mean, if it had not been for you showing me the opportunity, giving me the opportunity, I wouldn't even be here today. And so I have to give that back to you. But I do want to say the thing that really drew me to this business was I had to ask myself, you know, I'm always doing things. I'm always traveling. And then before my sister passed away, we were always on the road, always going to hotels, always traveling different states. And, you know, we were always paying this high-end money, you know, for places that we wanted to go stay because, I mean, you know, we were divas. You know, we had to go stay in the big places, right? So, when you showed me this opportunity and showed me just how much you can save in this business by just, you know, first of all, just joining in. All you have to do is join. And right off the top, I mean, you get 3 free trips. I mean, that's unheard of. Yes. I've never been in a business where they off the top just give you something. Right. You know, and it's free. You know, I mean, I didn't pay for anything, right? So I mean, that's the main thing that really attracted me to it. And not only that, when I started looking at when you get ready to talk about all the residuals and stuff, I mean, it was off the chain. Like I thought about it, and I was like, I have 3 kids. I have a 20-year-old, I have a 12-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old. I have a 20-year-old that I'm trying to get through college, you know, and even today she's having to sit out a year because the ends don't meet. Right. But guess what? I just got into this business, and I already have, you know, someone that's getting ready to come under me. You know, I've been working it. I think I've done about 30 surveys. I don't know. You know, I mean, I keep getting, you know, I don't stop. What they say, can't stop, won't stop. And I can't stop because I have a vision and I have a purpose. And not only do I want to help for my kids, but I want to help my church. I mean, you told me the idea about, you know, a cruise or whatever and getting the church involved. And, you know, I'm like, you know, ways to bring money into your church. I mean, when you start looking at this business from all its different facets, I mean, you can't help but to say yes. Right.
Absolutely. So it sounds like, Prophetess, that you were one of the individuals that I described earlier. You were on the wrong side of the equation because you were doing all the booking already.
Absolutely on the wrong side. And I'll give you a recent example. You know, I just got into the business, and I hate that I didn't get into it like at least maybe about a month before, because if you remember, you know, we just had a family reunion. My grandfather just turned 100 years old. Thanks be to God. You know, and we had a family reunion. Actually, I'm right back down here where we were in Houston, Texas.
Lord have
And,
mercy.
all my family was coming down, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
I missed out. Why did I miss out? Because I wasn't in the business soon enough. I'm telling you, if you wait and you sit on the business, you're going to be missing out on money. I could have booked everybody's hotel room. I could have booked it all under my name, and I could have made the money. But just because I sat a little bit too long waiting, trying to think, and then finally saying, no, yes, this is crazy. What am I thinking? But had I not, guess what? I would have made a killing. But guess what? Michelle will never miss out again, because Michelle became one of the coordinators for the next family reunion, which will be in 2 years. And guess where we're going, y'all? We're going to Tennessee. And you better believe Michelle is going to make that money. Michelle is going to make that money with her family and with the love of God. I'll be able to help my family save money, and we can enjoy ourselves. Think about all the money that they'll be saving that they could use for trinkets, souvenirs, to go extra places, or even just to put back. They might not even need to, spend that money. But I will be helping my family save money while I make money.
That's it. I don't think it gets any better than that. I'm so excited for you. Shout out to your grandfather. You said 100 years young.
100 years old. He was born September 20th, 1919.
Oh Lord, that's good.
I'm sorry, November 20th, 1919.
Okay. That's good living, and I'm so excited that you have vision and foresight to know that occasions like those family reunions, like in our case, we had our family reunion in July it was, and we met on the East Coast, and usually we would just go to the land site and everybody would just meet there. But this time we said we wanted to do something a little greater, and we decided to go to the Bahamas to take a cruise. And we were able to set all of that up. And Prophetess, here's what I want our audience to realize. Our customers, whether they're family, friends, acquaintances, or whatever, in most cases they will save money because they're using our service. Right. But in the worst case scenario, they'll always pay the same price that they might have seen somewhere else, and we might have to price match or something of that sort. So the worst case scenario is they're going to pay what they were already going to pay anyway. Right. So here's what that does. It allows the money, instead of going to strangers who have no relationship, who have no mutual goodwill towards you, so forth and so on. Right. It bypasses that, and it allows you love that niece, you love that nephew. In fact, you get them birthday gifts, you pick them up, you're calling on them, checking on them. So the people that you are connected, it keeps the money in the area where, number one, I believe it should be, and that's in a circle of love. So the people that
when my daughter graduates, and when my daughter graduated, she was talking also that I don't have an ordinary daughter, you all. She wanted to take a cruise. So guess what?
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, well, you know what? Mom couldn't have gotten into the business, any sooner. What better way to send my daughter off into the world than to book her a cruise?
Right.
And again, where's the money going? Right back into what? Mom's pocket. And guess what? I can start you off good.
That's right. Why send that to a stranger? Someone who doesn't know you from the man on the moon. So we want to encourage somebody. You're watching this broadcast. You are connected to someone on this broadcast. The next time you need to book something, exercise the due diligence. Make sure the prices are competitive. Do whatever you need to do, but give them the opportunity to earn your business. In most cases, if you're not saving money, in all cases, you'll never pay more with anybody connected to this opportunity. Really, if you get on the inside, game over. You're traveling. You're not even going to come close to those prices. So Prophetess, give us what your goals are for 2020, and then how someone can connect with you. We want to make sure they know your information.
All right, absolutely. Well, in 2020, I do plan on getting that car. Amen. I know Pastor Mel Keys and I, we've been talking about
That's
that
right.
thing. We're gonna
Yes,
get that thing this
Yes,
year.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
This
It's
year.
time.
I'm on fire, y'all. I don't know about you all. I'm in the San Antonio, Texas area. I'm more than willing to work with whoever, whenever. If you have somebody down here, you need somebody to meet with them, help them out. I'm more than willing, more than capable, and more than ready.
Yes.
My phone number is 210-984-9839. Again, it's 210-984-9839. You're more than happy to use that number. I'm always available. I am currently a stay-at-home mom, so that's another reason why I did the business, because guess what? I want to continue to stay at home.
I know that's right.
All right.
I love you, woman of God. Thank you for spending some time with
too.
us. I'm going to bring Minister Jason in. Thank you for sharing with us. So let me bring you down to the lobby and keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
Man of God, you're on. And this is Minister Jason.
What's up? What's up? Good evening, guys.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
am I saying that right, Fayetteville?
Fayetteville, North Carolina, originally from Massachusetts. So shout out to all my Red Sox fans, my Patriots fans, my Bruins fans, my Boston Celtics fans. I'm here for you guys. I am here for you.
Awesome, man. Well, listen, I know that you've been in the industry for a few years, but you saw something with the Pay to Save travel. You have been looking at it from the distance for a little while. Tell us first, what moved you to make the move, to cross over to where you are right now?
Well, in all things at all times, I have to rely on God. Mm-hmm. And when I stepped away from the other opportunity, God was telling me it was time to leave. Mm-hmm. When I connected with you, there was a peace. There was a peace in the spirit. There was a connection in the spirit, even though we hardly talked before. Connection. Not done ministry. You know the focus that I have for taking and to travel, because I love to travel, and Africa has my heart. And that just happens to be the case. My wife is from Nigeria. She has my heart. So Africa is a special place and for me. But this opportunity, when I looked at it, I seen something different. Never before was I given something right off the bat. The 3 trips, to different parts of the world. The fact that my monthly fees would be added towards getting another trip, perhaps for even free or very low cost. I was paying a monthly fee and just saying, okay, there you go. Here's my money. Here's my money. Here's my money. And not really seeing much. Another thing that over here was the fact I believe you're a man of your word. The fact that you're looking to help people grow, and to reach their potential. Because at the end of the day, if we're doing this just for money, we're missing out on the whole division of it. It's about helping others reach their goals to attain your goal. Not a me project, it's a we project.
Come on, I love it.
So that's basically the reason why I came over. And another reason why I came over is I felt like the support was going to be stronger and greater, than where I was. And so far, we've been working together, and I think you'll be a great mentor to me. And I look forward to saying, you know what, people, come along. Let's go on a ministry trip. Let's discover Africa. Let's get around the world. Let's do some missionary trips. Yes. Let's be able to take the money that we're going to spend anyways, and be able to take it, make some kind of commission on it, and give it back to the mission of God.
Yes, I love it.
Because at the end of the day, if we're not blessing others through something we're doing, then what are we doing it for?
Right. And Minister Jason, one of the things I love about what you're saying is this connection with ministry to the industry of travel. When we go to the Word of God itself, we see that really the church exploded on the backdrop of business. There was a lot of commerce taking place in the New Testament days and in that particular area. And as the merchants were coming from every single location, some for religious purposes, but most of them really who were not in the Lord, who were not serving God in any way, they were coming for commerce. And when the gospel hit them dead and center in their heart, they went back to their various areas. The world was changed. I believe that God is setting something up like that up again through business. And what a powerful opportunity we have in the travel business, the most attractive business, I believe, on the planet. I mean, there's a lot of great stuff out there. Don't get me wrong. But what's more beautiful and more special to your family than the time that you spend together going somewhere that you've dreamed about going? That's a lifetime.
And not only that is getting away just does something for the soul.
Yes, it does.
It just does something for the soul. It puts everything back into perspective.
Yes.
Once you really get a grasp of all the beauty that God has for you, you have to go beyond just your place. The Bible says that we're supposed to make disciples of all nations. Yes, we can do that, some of that in our backyard, but to truly be effective, we must travel.
Yeah. Somebody gonna have to leave. Yeah. And as we travel,
and not only that,
we're able to literally partner with those individuals in different cities, different states, and different nations who are like-minded and come together and do something greater together than we can do apart. So now when you come to my neck of the woods, what? We're yoked up not just for business, but we're yoked up together for ministry. When I come to your neck of the woods, I can't wait to see you next year, 2020 in North Carolina. When we come there, now we got something that we can do together. I think we
can even sing Ebony and Ivory.
Hey, you got a point there. Hey, let's do it tonight. You go first.
My voice terrible, Pastor. Don't do it to me. Please, no. The dog's
right, yeah. We'll save it for another time. Well, tell us, man of God, 2020 is right around the corner. We're just a few days away by God's grace. What do you foresee? What do you desire for yourself? What do you want to share with someone who's watching this broadcast about plugging in, about getting connected, about taking the step of faith?
Truly, what I want to do in 2020 is to set up a backdraft for my family so that we can begin on a journey of generational wealth. And I want to do the same for others. I really want others to understand the full effects of residual income and how leveraging the talents and hard work of others has been done for over 100 years or more, and how we can do it to create our dreams and help others reach their dreams. The big goal in 2020 is to become financially free, to be debt free, to say my car is paid for.
Yes.
My house is paid for. Yes. You know, the riding lawnmower is paid for. This is paid for. That's paid for. That we can just go and say, hey, I'm going on this trip debt free. Debt free. I don't have to worry about coming back and trying to pay it on this credit card because it's debt free. You know, I want to challenge people to go beyond their own mindset, to get to that $1 million mindset, even though their bank account may be penny bank account. I want to challenge them to understand that they got to see beyond what they see in the normal, for God is doing something supernatural. Yes, and 2020 will be the elevation of the millionaires. We will see more people coming millionaires in 2020 than ever before, for God is doing something that's never been seen before.
I believe it. I want to add a thought to what you just said, and this is for someone watching. I love the words you use, supernatural. And here's where we begin. Supernatural is something that we don't do on our own. We don't have the natural resource or wherewithal to pull it off. That's God's territory. But let me tell you what our territory is. That's the move by faith. That's the move by the faith that says, God, because you're the God of of more than enough. You're the God of all resource. I'm going to trust you for the part that I don't know, for the part that I don't understand, the part that I'm not capable for. I'm going to do my part. There's a natural part for us to do, and that's to make a decision. Make a decision, not an investment in me, Mel Keys, not an investment in Jason Rollins, but make an investment in yourself and in the future of those who are your family, those who you care about, those who you love, even your ministry, and allow God to bless the work of your hands. That's how it's going to happen in 2020. And that's how it's going to happen. What you just said, there are going to be more wealthy persons, whether they're millionaires, more or less, wealthy persons living debt-free lifestyles, getting out of bondage in 2020 than ever before. And because of a business like this, that's going to escalate. There are going to be a whole lot of people upgrading their lives because of pay to save travel. Man of God, give us the information how we can connect with you. Someone watching wants to get on your team. They want to work with you personally. How can they do that? How can they reach you?
Well, you can reach me at 910-214-0314. And if you're on WhatsApp, if you're watching this any part in the world, for I know you, people in India, Africa, and all over, please connect me on WhatsApp at +1910-214-0314. And if you want to get a hold of me by email, it's jasonrollins35@gmail.com. For those in Massachusetts, you want me to come there? Let's make it happen. Show me some love, and I will come. And not only that is Fayetteville, North Carolina. We have the largest military installment in all the world. I know Texas used to have one, number one, but we took it out. So I'm sorry, Pastor. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? So for my military-focused people out there right now that are saying, hey, I'm going in the military for 20 or 30 years and then hopefully to get out, I want you to consider having multiple sources of income and making this one of your sources of income for guaranteed in this life. It's not there's no better time to start your generational wealth than right now, even before you have a family.
Absolutely. That's
it.
Man, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time tonight, man of God. I love you. And we're going to stay connected as the year comes in. And we're looking forward to seeing great things for both you and Prophetess Michelle. I'm going to put you in the waiting room.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to need to do another one of these on New Year's Eve.
We got you down. You know, we'll be in Jamaica, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Hey. All right. God bless, brother. Love you, man.
God bless you. Love you too.
All right, brothers and sisters, you have it for yourself. And we can go on and on and on. Shout out to both of those awesome dynamic leaders. Listen, we're building a team across not just this nation, the United States. We have individuals in other countries and other continents who have joined us. And I believe the only thing missing is you. And here's what you need to do. You need to get with the person that invited you on this broadcast. And I'm just going to kind of summarize it for you a little bit. There's a whole lot more that I can share with you. But if you really want the information, reach out to one of the individuals that reached out to you. Go ahead and text the word 2020 upgrade to the number 830-LAB-2110. You do that, you'll be connected. And then we'll make a one-on-one appointment with you to show you how you can literally cut your travel expenses in half. Let me give you some better news. We're going to show you how to literally travel for free. And we're not just talking about, you know, rinky-dink places here or there. And I'm not going to call in the names of the hotels or whatever. But we're talking about 4- and 5-star resorts. We're talking about 4- and 5-star hotels. We're talking about some of the favorite hotels that I've ever been in. And I'm talking about some nice places that my wife was satisfied with, you understand? And as a result, going for free, literally a couple of times a year at a minimum. And then we're going to show you how you can even get flights for free, how they can be paid for by our company, by the network of what it is that you do. Now, let me tell you, this is no get rich quick gimmick. You have to put in the work. You have to get certified. And there's a little test that you'll need to take to get started. But we'll walk you through that. It'll be a piece of cake. Then we'll show you how to get through the rest of the curriculum, because there's curriculum involved, so that you can literally learn how to book cruises as a professional, not just as an amateur, but as a professional. We'll show you how you can book everything that needs to be experienced in travel. Everything people want to do, whether it's something in a helicopter, something on a bus, a train, whatever. We'll show you how to do it. In fact, when they get tickets to the destinations and they looking for entertainment and those types of things, limousine service to be picked up and to go somewhere, or to go to the concert, or to go to the NFL or NBA, whatever, we'll show you how to earn commissions on those things too. We'll show you how to get free vacations. We'll show you how to get free flights. We'll show you how to earn the income that you deserve, not based upon you clocking in on a clock and then clocking out. You deserve more than that, than just the type of pay that says this is your hourly wage. Time out for just living on that alone. And it doesn't matter what your level of income, 6-figure, 7-figure, doesn't matter. We're going to show you how to create residual income, wealth that can be passed on, not just for your generation, but to your children's children, because you have something that they can literally inherit from you. A business, a profitable business, a book of business that has your last name on it. See, we're investing so much of our time, so much of our talent and our energy invested in someone else, their last name. You need something with your name on it. Mind you, keep your job. You don't have to quit. Keep your career. You don't have to stop. This is something you can do from the comfort of your home. Literally, all you need is a cell phone. You don't even need a laptop. You don't even need a tablet. We have millennials who are working their business from a cell phone, and they are building an extremely profitable 6-figure business. Why? Because they saw what our generation had to go through. They saw how we put in, 20, 30 years and got laid off, right? Before the retirement, and we didn't get what we were. They saw that. And as a result of them seeing that, they're saying they don't want any part of that. They don't want to go that route. They saw that it runs into a dead end. They want something different. So they come in with some hustle. And there's hustle involved. There's work involved. Guess what? I'm working right now. This is work. But the work has its rewards. The rewards are free travel. The rewards are a business that is so useful, so beneficial. As Elder was saying, Prophetess was saying, you have family and friends that are already doing the work of a travel agent. They're just on the wrong side. They're not getting paid. So if you've seen anything, you've heard anything, we have over 2,000 resorts that we can literally get you to for free simply by getting in position. We're going to get you started with 3 free vacations off the top by just getting plugged in. You need to go ahead and let someone know on our team that you want more information or you're ready to get started. We have just a few days remaining in the year. We're going to end the year strong, and 2020 will begin with an upgrade. I hope that upgrade is your name on it. I want to say to you tonight, as we get ready to close, I can't see all the comments because I got so many things open here. And I'm in more than one place. Montina, go ahead and inbox the person that invited you to the broadcast. We definitely want to get in touch with you. And we thank God for your question. If one of my friends invited you to the broadcast, go ahead and inbox them. If you were on my feed, either way, we'll go ahead and get your question answered. You'll be in good hands. Not with Allstate. I don't know about that, but you'll be in good hands with every single member on our team. So we thank God for you tonight. I don't see any other questions. Thank you, Miss Lisa. You say you love it. We love you too. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome opportunity, and we are excited. We are Joshua generation, and we are claiming God's promises together right here, right now. Father's favor, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.